Hi, welcome to Hikate's Crossing. How are you? So here we are. Now, some people were asking about pikelets today. Now, I have got some to show you what they are. So those that are going to start watching the video now. Hi, Seashell. Oh, hi, Hale. Hi, Jen. Now, pikelets. Renee. Hi. Some people were asking today, so if they happen to come and have a look at the video later, they can see what pikelets are about. That's pikelets. They're just going to be heated up, add a bit of butter or jam to them. That's what pikelets are. So those that don't know what pikelets are, that's what Mum's been making today. Made a bunch. And I ate so many, but there's 4 left over for later. That's for dessert when I've finished. So hi, Brianna. How are you? I was just showing pikelets. Yeah, just give me a minute to breathe. I'll just give us a chance to breathe. I'm not sort of doing try and sort of focus a little bit on. I'm going to do the Chinese oracle today. So I'm just going to separate them into the different colours, into the yin and yang. So just give me a minute. So I want to do just give us a moment. Hi, Nancy. Oh, you changed your name. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Just give me a second. Glasses on. Oh, God. Might have to clean them a bit. Oh, that's better. Okay. What I want to do is do the Chinese. Oops. Might have to put the box in the right way. Chinese oracle. Okay, by Paulo Barbiere and Zhongling. So that's what I'm going to do today. Long time no speak. Okay, so what I want to do is explain a little bit about this deck before we start. Just because it's a bit different. Okay, we've got yin and yang energy. Okay, so just going to explain a little bit about this deck. Okay. Okay, these are 12 earthly branches with 12 zodiac signs. So each yin and yang, they have 12 cards each, okay? Just so you know, they're the 12 animals. So I'm going to go through and just do some random messages. Now, if you want something a bit more in depth, I'm going to use the my little tiny deck. I know it's tiny, but I'm going to use the manga tarot for those that sort of want messages that are a little bit more in depth. Okay, so if you want a reading as such, a paid reading or whatever, I'm going to use this deck here. Otherwise, the messages will be with the Chinese oracle. Okay, so we're going to do yin and yang energies for each. Now, there's only 12 cards, so they won't last. I don't know how long they'll last. What messages we get. 24 cards, so it's not that many. So just sort of starting off. So that's if anybody just wants an oracle deck, a yin and yang, okay, energy. So if they want an actual question, I've got the manga tarot for something a bit more with questions and things like that. But if you just want a message for the day, the yin and yang cards. So let's just take a nice deep breath, everybody, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Chill, relax. It's just going to be nice and relaxed. Nothing too fancy. Oh, wrong thing. I want the mouse so I can scroll back to. I saw some questions before when we started, so I just haven't had a chance yet. Right, so Seashell, Hail, Jen, Seashell, Renee, Hail, Jen. Okay, we have Brianna, Hail. Just making sure anyone's here. Is Rail, Renee, Nancy, of course. Just cool. Just checking, make sure I got everybody. Okay, so let us begin. No list. Just one at a time. Everyone, yep, all good. So that's cool. So let's have a look. Let's just begin. Who's here? And let's just take a nice deep breath. And does anyone just want if you want an oracle reading, just say oracle. If you want a tarot, just let me know that with a question. So if you want a question, just type in your question. If you want a, just need to type it in once because I'll scroll back and have a look. If you just want an oracle, just here. If you make a donation, let me know. Hail, you just want a message from the yin and yang oracle cards? Okay, cool. So let's have a look. Hail. Oh, Jen, I was just explaining about the yin and yang cards. If you want just an oracle message, just say oracle, please. If you want a question with a tarot, just say tarot. And don't forget, if you want something more in depth, the information's down below if you want a bit more an in-depth reading with donations. Okay, so let's have a look. Let us begin with Goat. Let's look at this card here. Now, this is the yin energy. Okay, the yin energy is the card with the black border. The yang energy is the one with the white. So the yin meanings of this one is hesitant, weak, timid, indirect. Means be decisive, be optimistic, and be yourself. Trust your inner guidance, which is better than 1,000 thoughts. So it's about trusting your inner self. Okay, so you've got the goat in this energy, and it's talking about trusting in your own instincts. Okay, very important to trust your own intuition. Here we have tiger. Oops, might help if I go to the right card. Tiger, okay, and the yang energy. And it's talking about being fast, brave, righteous, and caring for the weak. Its active meanings are confront difficulties, quick accomplishment, going straight to the goal. And it's talking about persevere and stick with your true self. So trusting your intuition and going through your true self, Hail. Okay, Hail? This is about trusting your intuition and going with your true self. You know, stick to your true self. Persevere. So quite a complimentary message there when you trust your intuition and you're going with your true self. You're allowing yourself to persevere, to keep going. you know, and confront any difficulties you got at the moment, and know that you're going to have quick accomplishments as you go straight towards your goal. Oh, thank you, Brianna. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. That's fantastic. So just give me a second here. Thank you. Right, Brianna, what questions did you want? No, I have to remember. Check. So ahead. Right, Brianna. What was your question? Yep, so what was your, okay, let's have a look and see what the cards have to say. Okay, we're going to begin this one with the, oh good, 5, 6, 7, 8. This looks, oh my god, I'm going to have to, these cards are so tiny, I really do need to use the magnifying glass. Yep, justice. I was right. Just got to take a second to get used to this writing. I don't use this deck very often, but this is about justice. So it is about knowing that his actions are going to have consequences. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. So it's like he is looking for the truth within the situation, or he feels like you are someone who expects nothing less than the truth. Queen of Wands. See some passion. Definitely some passion. Creative energy as well, Brianna. Definitely some Brianna. Here we have the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is, it's like he's feeling like he needs to make sure he makes some wise decisions. It's about choosing wisely. So it's like he has to make sure that there are some wise decisions and things going, you know, that he makes some wise decisions. And here we have the Sun. So we feel like that you shine. It's like you have you're happy. You're a happy person. He finds maybe that you're a happy person. Take me a second to go through all these. Three of Chalices. Well, it's one of celebration. Okay, so he feels like there's a lot of celebration going on with you. You're a person of like mind. Oh yeah, I already said that. And there's also that you're a person who focuses on the positive aspects of life. You're not focusing on the negative aspects. Someone who perseveres in things going on. Sorry, as I go through each card, they're so tiny. I'm just trying to get an idea of what the cards are about. Someone who looks for new opportunities, doesn't feel like you're missing out. The last card is the King of Wands. So King of Wands, again, we've got that practical creative. So how does he actually feel towards you? I feel like there's a lot of celebration about who you are as an individual. There's certainly a lot about you seeing the truth of the situation. It's like you're an honest person with integrity. He sees you someone with integrity, of course. I feel like there is a sense of you persevering, enabling yourself to have some passion. You're definitely someone who, yeah, there is definitely some passion from you. Definitely feels as though you are happy and joyful. You see opportunities. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some things where it definitely feels like with your, I'm looking at your question, how is Aaron actually feeling towards you? And I feel a very positive energy around you. There's definitely some challenges, but I definitely feel like everything's sort of moving in the right direction. For me, I feel like there is, like, he does care about you. I'm just feeling, because the question was, how is Aaron feeling towards you? So that's the question I've sort of I've focused on. So that's what I'm getting. Yes, Queen and King of Wands. That's why I said there's a lot of passion. A lot of creative passion within you. It's all about focusing on your context of your question. Try not to sort of go outside that. So I feel like there is, because we've got 3 of Cups here, and so that's telling me that it's a reason to celebrate who you are as an individual. He sees you someone who is positive, even though there's that of knowing your actions have consequences, and there is a sense of having the truth about the situation. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff when you sort of look at your question. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the sense of love, because there's a lot of cups going on. There's some wands, so you see that passion going on. There's a little bit of, there's a sword, one sword in the middle here. But mainly I see a lot of cups and wands. Yep, so there's cups there. That's a sun, that's a major. That's cups. So there's a lot of cups going on. Cups here, cups here. So you've got a lot of cups and a lot of wands. So I'm seeing a lot of passion and a lot of romance, even though at this moment there's the Justice card, which is about actions having consequences and having the sense of seeking the truth. It's like you're seeking, he sees you as someone who seeks the truth. So yeah, I feel like things will work out, even though at this moment it doesn't feel like it. I feel a very positive, just make sure that you are lifting your head, you're seeing the signs and the opportunities. There is a sense of perseverance coming through. So yeah, let's look at an oracle card for you too. So here we have the Ox, which is about resist and being stable. And the Yang energy is the Rooster. Make do before you say. So watch what you do before you say anything. Oops, that was just moving clumsy. So let's have a look at the Ox. Okay, the Ox. Okay, the Ox in the Yang energy is the ability to stay calm, stable, and independent. Make sure you persevere and be strong in what you believe as well, Brianna. Be strong in what you believe. And the Rooster, I really need to turn some lights on, I think. The Rooster in the yin energy is about make sure you're not unrealistic in what you're doing, accepting stay low key, you know, just keep things low key as well. Make sure you do something before you actually say it. Also, actions is a shortcut to success. Understanding your meaning is action is a shortcut to success. Action is a shortcut to success. With a sense of listening to yourself. So when you listen to yourself and make sure that you do what you need to do for you. Just keep it low key though. Don't push too hard. Don't push too hard at this time. Okay, so let's have a look. Hi Stigma, how are you? Whoa, okay. So great message, Brianna. You're okay. That's okay. It's cool. Thank you very, very much. Right. So there's some things that you sort of need to do. Okay, the thing is, what I'm doing today is I'm basically doing oracle cards. And if you want a tarot, okay, you've got a choice of just a very quick tarot reading or something a bit more in depth. If you want something a bit more in depth, the details are down below. Otherwise, they're just really quick messages. And I just want to turn some lights on so I can actually see, because I feel like I'm still in the dark. Try that. Right, so who have I missed with readings? Because there's a few people that was in here before. So Hale did one, and Brianna's her paid reading. Okay, so those and those before that came in, like Seashell, Renee, not sure who's here, Seashell and Renee, Jen, Nancy, I'm not sure who's still here. So I'm just checking on those people, just making sure, because they did sort of come in and think, and I will come back. I just want to make sure that I've got everybody. I don't want to miss those that have come in before. I don't want them waiting around. So I'm not quite sure who's still here because the numbers fluctuate left and right. So Stigma, right. Okay, so you want a quick, this will be just like a very small, very quick reading. But certainly if anyone comes in. Right, so I'm just checking. I think people are in and out with this internet connection, so I'm not quite sure. So your question is, I followed my crush on Instagram. Does he notice me or reciprocate the feelings? One, two, three. Okay, cool. No worries, Nancy. No worries. That's cool. Just let me know if you feel like you want a message or anything like that, whether you want an oracle or a tarot or what. Okay, so Stigma. Let's have a look. Okay. See, we've got Yeah, I hate this because I can't quite read the cards. King of Swords. King of Swords tells us to sense of analysing the situation. Hi, Elisa. It's about analysing the situation, okay? So with analysing the situation, knowing that things happen behind the scenes, even when you don't really see what's actually going on. And here you've got the Princess of Wands. And the Princess of Wands is all about a move. This is actually about movement in this card. The hi, Jen. Just happily listening. Cool. Okay, so stigma. You've got this thing about over analyzing. Just be really careful you're not over analyzing the situation, knowing that sometimes things just happen behind the scenes even when you don't really see what's actually going on. And there is about sense about a movement happening. It's definitely about some creative energy, so I feel like he does notice your creative energy, even though he might not make a deal about it. He might just acknowledge you, but I don't know about the reciprocating the same sort of feelings. But he notices you, but I don't feel like there's anything more to it than him actually noticing. At this stage, anyway. It's what's happening at this stage. So just be careful you don't overanalyze it. Just know things happen behind the scenes, and there is definitely some movement coming forward, but I don't know whether he actually notices much. I mean, he notices it, but I don't know if he actually reciprocates much more than that, even though he does notice. He definitely notices, but whether he does anything more than that, I don't know yet. Right, so that's the cards there. I'm trying to get used to this deck. Slightly different than what I normally use. And they're so tiny. So, yeah. Who else? Oh, Elisa. So how you been, Elisa? How was your day? So, just want to see who was here or what's going on. Okay, I know people are flicking in and out. Just waiting to see what messages come through. Oh, I was going to make a hot tea. I didn't get very far, did I? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Stigma. Sorry, you're going to hear the kettle just a minute because I just need to make up myself a quick hot drink so my throat doesn't get all raspy with talking too much. Thank you. Can't see a thing with these ones. Glasses on the face. Really not do them. I can only see them when I read my cards. I'm good, thanks, Elisa. Oh, you think you found? Oh, brilliant! You think you found a way out? Oh, brilliant! That's awesome, Elisa. That's awesome. Well, I'm pleased about that. Hey. So who's still here? I don't know whether Renee's still here or Seashell. I've been thinking those old teasers. just wanted to see who was still here, what decks we're going to play with. At the moment, I've just got the Chinese Oracle, the Yin and Yang cards, and my little baby manga tarot. Here we go. Nice hot tea to be made. Tonight's tea is chamomile with fennel and licorice. So just waiting to see who's on. So Eliza, how have you been feeling with the crystal healing and that? And with the I'm so pleased you found a way out. A bit slow. The messages are not coming through very quickly, so sorry if you guys, if I'm not replying quickly. So not quite sure what's happening. Sure. So yeah, should we have a look and see what other cards? We'll do some readings for the collective. I won't use this deck, it's too tiny in this light. Let's have a look at the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. We'll do some collective readings. So let's see the energy messages coming through. Right, so let's have a look at the cards. Here we've got the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a sense of, I know everyone's feeling a bit stressed and uptight, but this is about giving your energy to the worry to somebody else. Ask for some help. Maybe you need to just give to the universe. It's really important. Here we've got Page of Chalices. Page of Chalices reminds us to find a way to feel as though we're in alignment. Maybe we're being easily wounded by what others say or think. So we're needing to find a way to move through that process at this time. And it's all about finding our inner strength as well, and having the courage, maybe having the courage to speak up, to say what we feel and how we, and what we expect. Here we have the Queen of Swords. So here we're looking for the truth of the situation, and we expect only the truth. It's nurturing the truth and the facts of what's actually going on. Here we have the Six of Chalices. It's a sense of being childlike, or maybe we have childhood memories, remembering things of the past as well, could be coming through to us at this time. Here we have the Justice card, which talks very much about finding our equilibrium, our balance, maybe looking also again at the truth and knowing that there are always consequences to our actions sometimes. And we have the Nine of Chalices. With this card here, the image and that, looking at it, we've got someone meditating. It's like they're surrendering to the universe. They're allowing things to happen behind the scenes as they meant to be. Hi, Bilabani. How are you? fridge. I can't do it now. Do you want to open the fridge? Oh, and King of Wands flipped out. Okay, we've got King of Wands. Didn't see that. King of Wands, we've got this creative energy, this passion coming forth. Got some treasure at his feet. Some fire. So maybe with the creative energy creates the treasure that you need in your life. Oh, runny nose, that's no good. Yeah, I was just using, did you want, what I was using, that was just a collective reading I was just mucking around the cards with. What I was doing, because everyone's flipping in and out and doing other bits and pieces, so I'm not quite sure who's here or who's not. So we've got the yin and yang cards from the Chinese Oracle, and I have got the manga tarot. Oops, with the magnifying glass because they're so little, if you just want a reading with them. So basically it's the oracle cards if you just want something quick, and just a really quick message with the manga tarot if you want. So yeah, if you want a reading, sure, Billabani. Did you have a question or did you just want an oracle message? Just see how we go. So yeah, just let me know what you want. Sorry about the extra noise going on. My little brat is over there. Love you. Love you too, my little brat. A tarot reading? Sure can. Message for the next month. Okay, let's have a look. Message for the next month. Whoa. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so your cards are 9 of Chalices. Now, the 9 of Chalices can talk about gain, receiving something, a birth of something. Can be a sense of, as you're moving into preparing for a sense of completion, you actually receive something acknowledging what's actually been going on for you. Here you have the Princess of Wands. So with this deck, this is very much about moving forward. Maybe there could be a sense of hesitation, needing to observe exactly what you want to achieve. So you're just sort of waiting for more information to come through. So even though things might be happening behind the scenes, it's like you're still waiting for information. And here you got the Ace of Swords. So it's sort of speaking about clarity, having some clarity in what you want. You might need to cut away all the debris, all the things that have been blocking the way for you. So it feels like you're going to be gaining something over the next month. Going to be some gains. It could be emotional gains. Could be to do with a goal. There will be some movement, but there could be, you might be slightly hesitant in that. It's like you need to get more information. And once you've got more information, then you're able to move ahead in the direction you want with a little bit more passion. And that, but you just got to find that clarity, find a way to cut away at all the debris, all the stuff that's been blocking you. So then you'll start to move ahead. So then we get, what animal? Here we have the horse, endurance, and knowing that you're actually working in a team, you're actually not working alone. And the snake. And this is about listening carefully, but I feel like it's about listening carefully to yourself as well, which is going to be super important. So as you know that you're working with other people, make sure with the endurance and things that you are actually listening as well to yourself, which is super important. So I hope that helps you with next month, something to think about for next month and what lies ahead for you. So there we are. I'm just going to take a small sip of my herbal tea. That's a bit better. Ooh, YouTube. So I don't know what the connection's like, or I know there's been lots of troubles with people with the bits and pieces. Wow, nearly already an hour. Oh, that time goes fast. 20 minutes left. It's a bit tricky at the moment with a house load of people walking around. Oh, a bit scruffy today. We'll work on that tomorrow. Queen of Swords, Nine of Chalices, and Princess of Wands. Yeah, I just did that. I will work on some more videos later when the kids have settled down. When my girls have gone to bed. Oh, from the Muriel deck? Yeah, I know what she means. I know she calls it Muriel, but it's Muriel. I know what she means. Talking about this one. I know what she means. Or do you mean like an angel deck? Like that's the tarot one. Or do you mean okay, so that's the Mary L deck. That's the tarot, not angels or anything. Or do you mean from the actual angels? Oh, you're talking about will this move be successful? Round to healing. I'll do this one then. Okay. Mary L deck. Yeah, Mary L, yeah. Okay, cool. No, that's right. Will this move be successful? Okay, you got 9 of Cups. It seems to be coming up a lot. Oh, and 8 of Cups. So definitely allowing you to move away, having faith and tradition. So definitely feel like everything's moving as it should. It's moving in the right direction. It's definitely a sense of you walking away from where you are. And then you've got having faith as well. So let's have a look and see what the angel's message is. Yeah. So I feel like it's definitely you moving. I definitely feel like you're allowing yourself to actually, the Hierophant can also be a sense of your own spirituality awakening. Okay, so you've got 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the Hierophant. So knowing the Hierophant can be about your spirituality, you know, working with your spirituality as well, doing some healing. Okay, let's have a look at your angel card. The angel of knowing. My sense of inner knowing leads me to the light. So yeah, I feel like you... Oh, it sounds good. It didn't work. So here you got, I accept love with gratitude. I'm opened and made whole by its beauty. So I definitely feel like you're moving. Definitely feels like you're walking away. You're walking into what you want. And it's going to allow you your healing. The sense of my inner knowing leads me to the light. I accept love with gratitude. I am opened and made whole by its beauty. So I feel like you're going to be moving into a place that you'll be able to sort of open up a lot more to who you are. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like if you can just open yourself, when you move, you're going to find yourself opening up a lot more to who you are and what you're about. I feel like things will be much more positive. It'll allow the healing that you need to actually take place, Elisa. So yeah, definitely feel like you're moving in the right direction. Oh, choose wisely. But I also get with this wolf, it's about acknowledging the shadow aspects as well, and know that they're part of the journey that you can change as well. Make the changes that you actually need. So yeah, Elisa, I feel like things sounds like you've found the right place. So that's cool. Okay, awesome. Tell me about this. I met a guy on the beach who left and then came back to help me out, drive me to safety and find a new place. Oh, sounds interesting. Elisa? Yeah, a place to learn your lessons comfortably, that's right. Well, that sounds good. That sounds much more positive. That's awesome. So, that's good. Oops, my glasses up. Can I get them all foggy? Yes, Nancy, that tarot deck. This one here, Angel Oracle deck by Amber Waters. Such a cool deck to work with. So who's still here? Who's still chatting? Find with the YouTube, it's so slow. What card have we got pulled out here? The Angel Prince of the South. I let go of all pain and tension as I float in the sea of divine love. That's a good card. The Angel of the South. Prince Angel. I'm just not quite sure what's happening here. Yes, Nancy, it is a cool deck. Oh, still pottering. Get things sorted for the. Oh, you're so good. Are you working tonight, Jen? Oh, you've got some clients later. Just having this herbal tea of mine just to keep the things going. Oh, cool. It just means you can relax later. Yeah, it sounds like you're on the right path, Elisa, though. It looks like if you can move and get the right things, you can get into the right place. It'll be good. Definitely. So that's the Mary L Tarot, the Yin and Yang and the Manga. Okay, let me just move these around a little bit. Oh, tiny. That's the Silver Witchcraft Tarot I've used and the Angel Oracle. So let's see, what other decks shall we pull out that I haven't used for a while? Oh, I know. I used the Dragon. Use the Dragon Tarot. And I'll grab Dragon Tarot and I'll grab the Dragon Oracle. Here it is. So let's have a look and see what Dragon Tarot card we got coming out. Oh, there we go. We got Five of Cups. For those of you who know what Five of Cups stands for. Whoa. And we have the Dusky Pink Dragon from Andromeda. Prepare all your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. So let's have a look at the Dusky. Wish they had numbers on this. Another one that's a bit of a... Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, dusky pink dragon. Oh, yep, from page 94. Page 94. Okay. Prepares all your chakras to embody. Okay, this is guidance. Receiving the card indicates that you're ready for higher love. The dusky pink dragons from Andromeda are suggesting it is time for you to carry this luminous light in all your spiritual energy centers. Touch your stellar gateway, soul star, casual crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, navel, sacral, base, and earth star chakras in turn. Breathing in dusky pink and affirming, I accept and radiate higher love. As you do so, have a sense of these dragons breathing pink into all your chakras. You become a flame of an ineffable pink love. Be aware you now have the power to touch everyone you meet with the flame of spiritual love. Know that when you work with the dusky pink dragons from Andromeda, you can make a huge difference to the ascension of the planet. So there you are. That's interesting. So Five of Cups. Five of Cups to me is really about looking at all the good things that we have in our life at this time, instead of focusing on the other aspects. But also, Five of Cups to me is a sense of overcoming the challenges that may have been thrown to us in regards to our emotions and how we deal with things. Could be a bit different, it's, how do we choose to react? How do we choose to deal with this situation emotionally is going to make a big difference. So here we have a sense of that opening up our heart, allowing all of our chakras to be in sync. And I'm getting it like this has got a lot of music notes over the dragon. So I feel like music's going to help open us up, sit quietly with some really nice, quiet, heartfelt music. And it's going to allow us to actually open up our heart to touch those that come into our space as well, as we radiate that love that comes from within. Thanks, Nancy. I love Diana Cooper's Dragon Oracle and the Nigel Sunkling's Dragon Tarot. Now, most of the Dragon Tarot cards do have dragons, except the minor cards are pips. And here they are, sort of floating. This one, I feel like they're floating above the water. Floating above the water and just, not quite landing. Oh, you're welcome, Eliza. That's quite cool. Let's have a look at collective message. Another collective message for okay. What do we need to know for the weekend coming up? What can we do over the weekend? What can we do for the weekend coming up? Ooh, a few cards for the weekend. Okay, so for the weekend we have Four of Cups. So making sure we're not too focused on with our heads down, making sure we're looking up, looking around, creating some stability, or maybe building some new foundations in what we want. Here we have the Ten of Cups. It could be about enjoying our family, which is super important. Here we have Six of Pentacles, which is about giving unconditionally and expecting nothing in return. Oh, I hate when that comes up. Sorry, I'm just going to remove this screen this thing that's turned up. Right. So here we're giving unconditionally and expecting nothing in return. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles. maybe we need to give up, take a little bit of pampering. Maybe we do a face mask, or face scrub, or a face mask, or we spend some quality time with our family, allowing ourselves maybe a little bit, maybe you spend some time in the garden if it's possible, and where you are. And here you've got the transformation and changes going on. There may be some changes and transformations as we move through this part of the journey. We have Three of Pentacles, know we're part of a team, that we're not actually alone in this process. Here we have Ace of Swords, finding some clarity, removing the confusion and everything. And we have the Moon. Could be about spending some time at night, looking at the moon energy. Maybe this allows us to face our fears and everything that's going on around us at this time. Oh, card that flipped out was the Golden Crested Dragon. Brings you higher love so that you can embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain the fifth dimensional. So let's have a look at the Golden Crested Dragon. Oops, I just think I saw that. Yes, I did. It was lucky. Okay, take a minute, take a breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. You are blessed to receive this card, for the luminous Golden Crested Dragons will automatically flood you with the purest Christ light. They will remind you that your heart is incredibly powerful and will pour pure love into the center of it in order to open it. Further, be ready to accept this love and then to spread it to others. These dragons also come to remind you that you have a special connection to the golden era of Atlantis. This may have been an incarnation or in your spirit body. It is time to remember who you truly are. So ask the Golden Crested Dragons to help you to bring back your gifts and talents in your dream state. What the Golden Crested Dragons give to you, you can pass on to others. So radiate the golden energy of the Christ to those with whom you are in contact today. So yeah, another great message to think about, reflect, contemplate. So there you are. So I don't know who's still here. So I'm not quite sure. So I'm just going to okay, let me see, let me write this. Oops. We'll be back in a while. Oh, Mr. Hey, hi guys, sorry. I'm just going to take a break. What I wanted to say was I was just going to take a break for a while. Here we go. I'm just going to take a break for a while and be with my girls before they go to bed, and then I'll be back. Sorry, Nancy. Sorry, Jen. I just wanted to let you know that I'm just going to take a break, and I'll be back in about an hour. Oh dear. Sorry, Jen. You guys have been in, it's been so many chats today with everybody, hasn't it? No time to relax or I'm not quite. So I just want to say cheerio, and I'll be back in a while. I'll be back in about an hour. That's okay, Nancy. I will be back. I just want to spend a bit of time with my girls before I go to bed. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Nancy. Take care. I just want